Hey everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. Today I'm working with the Beach Party card making workshop, and I just wanted to do a quick little video about coloring because it can be hard for people. So in this workshop, we really only used 4 colors. We used the coral blend, the light green, can you even see this? The light green blend, I can't, if it gets too, I wonder if it'll, oh, it's too close. Coral blend, light green blend, true blue blend, and gold yellow blend. So, and then, well, technically we also used the blending pen. And I just wanted to reiterate, in the alcohol markers, the blending pen doesn't mean blending pen. It means take away color pen. So this is a real nice backup thing to have. It takes away color. So it's like an eraser. If you get something too heavy or if you just can't get the color away. For example, on markers, find a scratch paper. In the alcohol markers, as a general rule, if you want your color to be darker, you just go over that color again. I guess I should. And then, of course, the more time goes by, so let's do this one. And then if we want it to be darker, so this one is now has 3 of the same color. This one will now have 2 of the same color. And of course, I put them not next to each other, so you can't really tell. Well, you can kind of tell. This one's lighter, this one's mediumer, and this one is darker. So that's kind of the fun way of alcohol markers. And then, so you have 3 different color sets on here already. So this one, you know, is just a skosh a bit lighter than that one. But maybe if you go on it twice, you know, maybe it's a skosh a bit between those 2 and, you know, but anyway, but sometimes you want the color to go away. So it does a pretty good job of that. It isn't perfect, and it's not going to leave you with a completely white canvas, but it can definitely take away some of the harshness. So on my coloring, so I have my first little car. So this one has us coloring this little car green. So what I did, or how I generally color, is I outline with my darker color. Well, let's go ahead and outline both with a pretty big line, probably bigger than it needs to be, but that's just how I roll. And then I take the lighter color and then I kind of go over that part way because the lighter color also removes color. The lighter color kind of actually acts as a blending pen as it, I don't know, it doesn't, in some ways it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It seems like the lighter color should add more color, but I swear it takes color away. But it's more of anything, it's just practice. And then if I'm not liking how this is going, so I'm going to add some of my dark back again because I don't feel like it was dark enough to make a, you know, that shadow. I want it to be, you know, a little bit of a rounded. See like how nice it is right now. There we go. So it does have a little bit of depth there. And then I'll take that darker color and I'll add in there. And then what I'm actually going to do is take the lighter color here and here. And then I'm going to add the darker color just to the bottom side and the outside. So the bottom and the outside. So it's just going to be a little bit faint where it's got a little bit of the color on each side. And then for my surfboard, I'm just going to turn it blue. So I have the medium blue going at the bottom. And I'm going to have the light blue at the top. I'm just going to have And maybe I'll have the darkest blue going down here at the way bottom. And I have the medium. Cross those colors together. So now I kind of have ombre going here with the lightest down to the darkest of the pens. And then we've got our pink heart. It's really coral, so it's not pink at all. And then I did forget to do, so I got my medium to do these sides. And then I'm going to do the windows, and this is going to be where we're going to use that takeaway blending pen. So I have my lightest blue. I'm trying to create, like a shadow. So you can see that the window is there, but it's supposed to, be transparent. So I'm just going to take my blending pen and try to take away the abruptness of those blue shadow in my window. You can see it kind of disappearing a little bit. So now it just looks like a little bit of, the glare that's supposed to be there. So that is kind of how we colored on those. And I'll just do the couple of my coconuts here real fast, because you can see that I have two coconuts, but they don't look the same. And that's because one coconut made primarily with the darkest color. So again, I started with the darkest color, and this one I want a little bit deeper. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm also going to do the whole. Well, I'm only going to do half, I guess, and I'll do the whole inside. Okay, so now it's time for the medium color. So I'm going to take the medium color and I'm going to fill the rest of this. I'm going to go over the dark one because I have found that the lighter color takes away color, and that's how you blend. I don't know why that makes sense, but that's what seems to happen. And that's why sometimes I have to add more of the dark color back. So we want it to blend, so we got to go over the marker, kind of like the Distress Oxide, the more you go over the colors, the richer it is and the more successful it is. So and then I'm going to do kind of like what I did before. Go back, add some more darker. I want the darker to be deeper, so I need to add more, just like I did on the other one. And I, of course, want it very dark on the very edges, but only kind of dark in the middle. So let's go back. Now, see, we're starting to get that shadow there. It looks real nice. Okay, so when I did the second one, because I wanted it to be a different color of coconut, I did the same thing, only I started with the medium. I do medium up here, and medium in all the drink. Okay, and now it's time to start with the light. Now I still make it a habit to not color directly over the black lines. It takes me a smidget longer to color, but I don't have to wait after stamping. Now, granted, these have been stamped for a while, but I color the same way, even if I just finish stamping it, because I don't make it a habit of coloring over the lines. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and add some medium over here. Add some more medium inside. Go back to the light, go over it again. There you go. Pretty soon you've got 2 coconuts colored the exact same way with different color patterns, and it's ready to go. Need to create my straw. And then all you need to do next is finish your umbrellas. This one is light side, so I'll do the lightest color. Green. There we go. Some quick samples of coloring with our watercolor. No, these aren't watercolor. With our alcohol Prevlin markers. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.